after picture, you can see the athletes lined up for the next event on the track. It is the men's 100 metres. A good mix of age and experience in this, a brace of 21-year-olds and 4 men over 30. And the fastest 2 men in the world this year go here. This is Jeff Erios of France, your silver medalist in the European Junior Championships 100 back in 2021. His best of 9.98 came last year. He's never broken 21 for 200. He's a big fella, 6'2". Kyrie King, semi-finalist at the World Championships 200 back in 2017, struggles to get into US teams. 5 times he's broken 10 seconds, but only 6th in the Doha 200 last Saturday. He goes in 2. There's Ferdy Omanyala, Commonwealth champion in Birmingham 3 years ago, remember. Bubbly character, Omanyala, from Kenya. Very fast starter. Been in mixed form though, 2nd in China and then 9th in China earlier on last month. Fred Curley, one of those few athletes who's broken 10 seconds for 100, 20 seconds for 200 and 44 for 400. He won here back in 2023 and that 9.94 is still the meeting record. He's the Olympic bronze medalist from last year. There's Simbine, the fastest man in the world this year. 4th in the Olympic Games last year, the South African. He was bronze medalist at the World Indoors in Nanjing back in March. I call him the nearly man. He's had so many performances where he's finished 4th and 5th in major championships. That's Sile Tebogo, the Olympic 200-meter champion. He holds the national records and in fact the African record for 100 and 200. But hasn't been under 10 seconds yet this year, the former footballer. He goes in 6th, the Botswanan. Emmanuel Aseme of Cameroon, All-Africa Games champion last year. And only 3 times under 10 seconds, a couple of times in 23, once last year. Hasn't broken 10 seconds yet this year, Aseme. He's in 7. Brandon Hicklin, the world number 2, goes in lane 8, the American. Ran leg 4 for the USA at the World Relays 2 weeks ago when they took the silver medal in the 4x100. And 5th in Grand Slam track in Miramar a couple of weeks back over 100 and 200. That was 3 weeks ago actually. And then Sean Maswanganyi of South Africa completes the lineup in lane 9. Only 7th in Doha over 220.7 last Saturday. But I think he's got big potential at 200. Coached by Carl Lewis, by the way. Maswanganyi there, nearest the camera to write a picture. Plenty of dignitaries in this packed-out stadium. I've never seen it so full here. All my years coming to this meeting. Simbine, by the way, in fabulous years. Simbine goes in lane 5 in the all-red. He won both Diamond League 100s so far this year at the
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And you know what, Jamaica has done it again. Once again, Jamaica athletics are shown the world why they are amongst the greatest sprinters in history. With incredible speed, determination and confidence, they delivered a performance that left fans amazed and their rivals behind. This victory is not just another level, it is another medal. It is a reminder that Jamaica continues to produce a world-class talent and remains one of the strongest nations in track and field. Today we will take a close look at this unforgettable performance and why everyone is talking about Jamaica's latest success. Stay tuned, watch the video.
With 9.90, his lifetime best 9.82 came at the Paris Games last year when he just missed out on the medals. He was 4th in Paris, 4th in Tokyo Games, and back in 2016 in Rio. That's why I call him the nearly man, and there's been several other 4ths and 5ths. But watch this, Omanyala in 3, Curley in 4, Simbine in 5, Tebogo, the Olympic champion at 200 in 6, 4th from left. I thought there was a little twitch there from but he gets away with it, going really well. Omanyala at the moment. Omanyala 3rd from the top, easing away. Simbine 2 looking strong through the second half. Simbine the strongest. Omanyala 2nd, and between them, Fred Curley 9.95, and with a very slight following wind. That is great running. Very, very crisp running indeed. Some 14 men have broken 10 seconds this year. And Omanyala, well, he led the first half, probably led through to about 60, but I think it was Simbine who came through to take that.
Yeah, very good. He's been in great form, hasn't he? Continuing it, as you said, Tim. And it's just always a question of whether he takes it through. And I mean, world champs for everybody, long way away in September. But right now, he is beating everybody else. Omanyala, 100% right. You got a great start. Fred Curley got left. Tobago looked a little bit lethargic for me, and just adds to what I didn't think was a great run necessarily in Doha. This tuned at his best event, obviously, but he's normally better than this. Just doesn't look sharp at all, Tobago. So this point though, Sabine has just got that momentum. Curley comes back into it over the last 20 meters, but Sabine, the more all-rounded sprinter at the minute, just gets up to good speed fairly quickly, maybe not out of the blocks as quick as Omanyala. We know how fast he is over that first 20-25 meters, but never manages to quite maintain in the same way that his African counterpart did. So South Africa cheering on Simbine, I'm sure. 9.95, just a 100th outside the meeting record.
Yeah, but winning by a tenth of a second, that's a good meter at the standard these fellas are running at.
In lane 6.
She absolutely has. I know Coach Giles Greenwood is in the crowd watching and will be shouting for her right now.
Of the Gambia not here, but we start then on the inside in lane 2 with Lee of Montserrat.
Toes as well, got an extra to stand.
Junior bronze medalist over the 200 metres back in
Big drive to arm's
2016.
length.
7.
Check the referees are happy.
2-1.
She gets it 2-1, a little soft overhead. There is a discussion going on at the jury table. But they are sitting still.
Absolutely.
Does really well, she's on her toes.
In the shake-up for the semis here. Konasheshi of Lesotho, semi-finalist in the
See the bar
African
slightly in front, manages to get herself back underneath it.
Performed this year. Makani Sabine,
Frustrated
African
with
silver
how hard
medalist
that
this
was.
year. Just off the podium again.
She's secured a total 176 kilos.
But he's a big stage performer, and he will love
Monira
the fact
comes
he's here
out
in
for
front of a
Bangladesh, and she's
virtual
got
sellout
to
crowd. Johnny
execute.
Key of Samoa,
Chloe had to
massive
now
PB this
one
season to get down to 10.78. Might need another,
Yeah,
I
let's hope.
suspect. Jerome Webster got a PB in the heats of the Caribbean Games earlier this year. He represents Anguilla, and he'll be on the outside nearest the camera in 8.
Give herself space on the platform.
So as Tim was saying in the first of the heats, it's pretty brutal qualification.
Really fights for it.
Qualifiers.
I think that's going to be okay.
Yeah, good lift.
2-1, the central referee,
Jamaican in 3.
little circumspect about the performance.
Oh, we see, really has to fight once again, pulls the bar onto her, this time catches the bounce, only just, drops the chest as she stands, which is why she had the run forward. Because the feet are moving forwards and backwards, she needed more space on the platform. Look at the arms, big drive.
Commonwealth Games at the beginning of what he hoped would be a successful
Maybe she was lucky.
defence.
There was movement in her left
Second
elbow
meter
there.
10.
It just makes it very difficult. You see the
two
black
guaranteed to
sleeves
return
against
defence.
black on the background. I can't see where the elbow is and where it's not. So
Well, Stephen Donovan from Wales is the central referee. He's physically absolutely head on to her, and
Yeah.
much closer than we are.
And I think the difficulty in judging that lift was the sleeves, and the sleeves have been brought in for religious reasons to make this sport more inclusive, so everybody can take part, which is amazing. The challenge then is when you've got something of the same colour on the back, it does make it very difficult to
Jamaican pulled up.
That's going to be Chloe Wiley to come out again to complete her Commonwealth Games
conserving energy ahead of the semis. He was just
she's
in front
coming out
of
on
Jake
4
Knight,
again,
but no
so
doubt
she
he
is
will
going to
win
go for
a great
a personal
performance there
best.
from Simbine. Got into his running and very smooth and comfortable. Good value for a 10.1 qualification through to the semi-finals.
Well, Simbine got stronger and stronger as the race wore on, didn't it? He hasn't had a vintage season,
everybody
by some
from
standards,
CrossFit
although he
London
was fifth in Eugene.
will be
at those
crossing
World
their
Championships. There
fingers
is
for
third
her
to left
right
in
now.
those South African colours. The last 3 World Championships, he's been 5th, 4th and 5th. He's only ranked 7th in the Commonwealth this year, but I rather fancy he's going to go better than that. Here he is, the reigning champion, remember. And that's a big winning margin. Really, it was almost an exhibition run, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I think there was a press out on the left arm.
Went behind anyway, it's irrelevant.
Ellis did have a
Chloe Wiley bows out of her first Commonwealth Games. Now she's going to enjoy it. Well, that's Chloe all over. Well done, Chloe.
The second automatic spot as we get
See
closer
his
to the
shoulders a
finish.
long way
Watch
forwards.
the Jamaican.
pulls her onto her toes as soon as the bar passes the knees.
On the Australian,
Hips behind the bar of the jerk before she
30
starts.
metres or so to go. Looks like he's got second spot under control. Pulls back towards the line.
Next stop
came
for
through and outdipped him to the second spot.
A holiday in Zanzibar with her boyfriend Xavier.
Can very well know that full well as a world-class sprinter herself.
Sounds like a nice wrap to the competition to me.
Eases up a metre or two out.
Yes, welcome back again. The men's 100 meters is always one of the most exciting events in athletics. It is the race that decides who is the fastest man on the track. Every athlete knows that one small mistake can cost them victory because the race is over in less than 10 seconds. Before the race began, fans were excited to see some of the world's best sprinters compete against each other. Many people had already chosen their favorite based on recent performances. Some believed experience would win the day, while others expected a younger athlete to cause an upset. As the athletes walked onto the track, the atmosphere inside the stadium became electric. Thousands of fans waited in the silence as the runners settled into their starting blocks. Everyone knew that the start would be very important because a quick reaction can make all the differences in such a short race. When the starter fired the gun, the athletes exploded out of the blocks with incredible speed. For the first few meters, the runners stayed close together, making it possible to tell who will win. Every athlete pushed as hard as possible, showing great strength, balance, and determination. Halfway through the race, one sprinter began to move slightly ahead of the others. His running techniques looked smooth, and his powerful stride helped him build a small lead. The crowd became louder as they realized they were watching a special performance. In the final meters, the leading athlete refused to slow down. He closed the finish line with fast, leaving the rest on the field behind. The result surprised many fans because several people had expected another athlete to take the victory. That is why so many people have been talking about this race. This performance shows that sprinting is becoming more competitive every year. New athletes continue to challenge the biggest names in the sport. Providing the talent, hard work, and confidence can produce amazing results. For Jamaica, the United States, South Africa, and other sprinting nations, races are like these are the remember that number victory is granted. Every competition brings new challenges and new opportunity for the athletes to make history. As a fans, we can expect even more exciting races in the coming months. If this performance is anything to go by, the battles for the world fastest man is far from over. Every race will be important, and every athlete will be fighting to prove that they belong the best, every best. Thank you for watching. Let me see you in my next video. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.